Watching your dog take a seizure can be frightening and distressing, and I'm sure that there are some of you out there watching right now that have actually experienced this for yourself. Now, when this happens to your dog for the very first time, it can obviously come as a shock. But, occasionally there are dogs that do have just a one-off seizure that may never recur. But sadly for many others, there are a lot of dogs out there that have been diagnosed with epilepsy in any of its many forms. Now, this includes idiopathic epilepsy, which is actually the most common form of epilepsy in dogs. And this is where the exact cause of the disease is not exactly known. So for all of these, what options are there for natural treatment? Today I wanted to share with you my top 5 supplements and herbs, as well as a few other little tips along the way. So stay tuned for more. Hi there, Lyndall Pinchin, Canine Naturopath from Canine Vitality, and welcome to my channel, Happy Healthy Dogs, where it's my passion to help you help your dog live a longer, healthier life naturally. Now, thank you for being here today. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe if you feel like it, and also to click on that little bell to be notified of all my upcoming videos. So epilepsy, well, what exactly is this? Epilepsy is simply where your dog's experiencing bursts of electrical current or uncontrolled electricity, basically, in their brain. Now, is your dog one of those dogs that's currently suffering from some form of epilepsy where seizures are just recurring quite frequently? Of course, if this is you, it makes sense that if that you take your dog to the vet and have them thoroughly checked over for possible causes. And from this, most of the time, many of these dogs end up being placed on various medications. But although the medications definitely can control these seizures, they are very hard on your dog's liver and other organs. So oftentimes I get people asking me, what other natural options are there? Well, of course, there are definitely natural treatments available that can be very effective in many cases of treating seizures. But firstly, you might remember in the beginning of the video, I mentioned to you about that form of epilepsy called idiopathic epilepsy. Now, that's that one that's the most common form that we're not really sure of what is actually causing this. Now, science believes that they trace this back to being a genetic issue. But for me, of course, I'm always looking at those environmental factors that may be more of a problem. So the environmental factors that can trigger or lead to potential seizures include chemicals like your flea, tick and worming products that contain those pesticides that can trigger seizures, processed foods and inappropriate food choices, hormonal imbalances like low blood sugar can actually be a cause, infections, and also a very big one, stress. So one of the first things that you want to consider for your dog when treating seizures in this form, particularly that idiopathic form, as I said, is to address any or all of these issues to help rule out that. So let's now look though at our top 5 supplements today to help treat seizures. So number 1, herbs. Most of you know how much I love my herbs, and for me this is of course my first port of call when people come to me in terms of natural treatments. Now, in cases of treating, when I'm working with a dog that does suffer from any form of epilepsy, there's a variety of herbs in various combinations that I might use, and it does really depend on the dog. But generally speaking, the most common herbs I like to use include milk thistle, skullcap and chamomile, vervain, sage, mugwort, St. John's wort, and also beautiful rose hips. Now, all of these herbs can be very beneficial in cases of epilepsy, and some of these can also be used in conjunction with those conventional drugs that your dog might already be on. And if you'd like to learn more about herbs, feel free to contact me. I'll leave my contact details in the description box below as usual, so feel free to reach out to me. So number 2, alpha lipoic acid, or ALA. Now, this is a natural antioxidant that occurs in every cell of your dog's body. Now, As a powerful antioxidant, alpha lipoic acid actually has the ability to cross over into your dog's brain, where it can actually help protect brain cells from damage and also reduce the incidence and frequency of seizures. Now, it is possible to overdose your dog on this nutrient, so it's important to check with your practitioner or vet firstly when you are starting this, to make sure you get the right dose based on your dog's weight and situation. But a general recommendation of dosage would be to start around about 10 milligrams per kilo of body weight. So for example, if your dog weighed about 10 kilograms, you could work on approximately 100 milligrams daily. Consider also adding in foods that are rich in ALA, such as heart and kidneys, as well as spinach and broccoli. All of these do contain some alpha lipoic acid. Number 3, MCT oil. Now, this is a supplement made from medium chain triglycerides, hence the MCT, which mostly come from coconut oil. Now, think of this supplement as coconut oil that stays liquid even in the cold weather. Now, MCT oil has been shown to offer real potential to reduce the frequency and number of seizures. A 3-month study that was carried out by the Royal Veterinary College in London in the last few years, carried out on 28 dogs, showed that overall there was a 71% reduction of dogs with seizures, reducing that 71% level, and also out of that 50% of those dogs had a 50% reduction simply by adding MCT oil into their food once a day. So this can easily be added into your dog's diet. Now, work on starting off by about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon per 5 kilo body weight, and you can slowly build that up. Number 4, vitamins and minerals. Now, vitamins such as B6, B12, A, D, E, and also magnesium, that mineral, have been linked, deficiencies of these have been linked to seizures. So look to make sure you're providing your dog a natural fresh diet, but also you could consider giving a whole food supplement such as super greens like spirulina that can provide that range of vitamins and minerals in small amounts, but enough to help bring up the level if your dog is deficient, and easy to absorb. Now, don't forget also that if you are going to start on anything like this, always check with your vet, particularly if they're on medication. And number 5, well, CBD or cannabis oil. I have left this one to last for a reason. Now, I understand that there might be some of you out there that might feel a little bit uncomfortable considering using something, a product like this that comes from the marijuana plant. However, there have been a number of studies that have been carried out in both humans and in dogs that are showing and proving the benefits of CBD oil in controlling and reducing the frequency of seizures. Now, there are receptors that are found in both your dog's brain and their nervous system that are known as CB1 receptors. Now, CBD oil is able to work on these receptors, and this actually in turn helps to control seizures and also helps to calm the brain. Now, I must stress that while I'm a really big fan of CBD oil, unfortunately in Australia, I am unable to prescribe it as an animal naturopath. That is just unfortunately the regulations in this country. So if you're interested in this, it will be necessary for you to seek out the help of a holistic vet who can legally prescribe this product for your dog and get the right doses. Now, I truly believe that we're going to be learning so much more about CBD oil over the coming years, and that one day, hopefully, this might be considered just mainstream medicine because there are just so many benefits to using this, but it's particularly helpful for seizures. So guys, there you have it, my top 5 supplements and herbs. Now, if your dog is currently suffering from epilepsy in any form and you're looking to consider natural treatment, maybe you want to learn more about how to help your dog, feel free, as I said, to reach out to me, contact me, or leave me a comment below. I hope you enjoyed today's video, that you are finding it of these videos of some benefit. And don't forget, if you did like it, to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Guys, have a lovely day. I look forward to seeing you in another video, and we'll talk very soon. Bye for now.